Hi guys, welcome to the Vegan Layabout YouTube page. Right, I'm just stuffing my face. I've pitched up to my local wood, brought my hammock and my tarp, and I brought my little gel cooker, which I'm using to warm myself up a bit. I've made myself a coffee, and I managed to trap a pot noodle at the local supermarket, so I brought it with me. It's food, and it's vegan, so it's fine. Um, it's been quite a rainy day, so I'm quite pleased that the sun's actually finally come out a little bit. So it's which is good. It's always good if the sun shines. I'm just sat here and filling my face, and I'm only going to chill out for the day. I only brought it out just to practice me knots and get myself ready for next year. Really, I'm new to hammock camping, so everything's new to me. The knots are new to me, so I've never done them. I've always been a ground dwelling tent camper before, and to be honest, I haven't really done a great deal of that in the last few years. So it's about getting back into it, back up to speed, I suppose, and learning learning the ropes. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's why I'm here today, just practicing. So, but I'll take you quickly through the camp. What's behind me there is the frontline 2013 frontline hammock from DD, and the tarp is a 3x3 from DD. I transferred the original. That's right, there's dog walkers around. I took out the original canvas webbing from the hammock and fitted whoopee slings, and I'm really pleased I did, because it's a cracking idea. Really ever so easy to do, and it's it takes so little time to put up. It's amazing. It really is, and it's so comfortable. I mean, once you're in there, the thing seems to just wrap itself around you. And I've brought a roll mat today. I've got an army roll mat that I put in the hammock. I should probably use one. I might not use that one. It's a thick one, used for on the ground. And while it's useful for on the ground, it tends to it tends to curl up too much in here. So either I'll have to use it more often, or I'll have to get something else. I've got a couple of ideas of stuff that I can use, so it's more about keeping warm than anything else. You don't really need a roll mat on a hammock, and when it's once you're in there, you're in, and you're really comfortable. It's more about keeping the chill off, because the wind blows underneath it, and it gets quite cold, or it can get quite cold underneath. So it's more about that. So you don't really need a thick one. You can just use any old thermal roll mat, and preferably a thermal roll mat, because that's the idea, is about keeping warm. Or you can use another sleeping bag, or something else. It's just about killing the wind. But it's not a bad little spot. I'll show you just quickly around. It's just a few trees. It's a wood. No bears, and nothing really to bother me. We don't get midges too much, especially now. It's early October, it's early November, and we don't have to worry about things like that. I'm in the middle of Birmingham, the UK, and it's a nice wood. People leave you alone pretty much. You've got dog walkers as the lane. There's loads of sort of pathways running around all over the place. And I found this picture a few weeks ago, so I thought I'd come here again. So, but this isn't the first video I'm going to do. I'm going to do a few. I shall take you through. I've found a lot of very useful information on YouTube, and anything that I think is useful and relevant, that I happen to do, then I shall put it up as well. And you know, if I can be of any use to anybody else, and thanks to people like Northwest Bushcraft, who've I've learned quite a lot just by watching YouTube from the guys up there, which is very, very good. But I'm not going to go on about it. But I am vegan, and I'm not going to go on about trapping. And I don't agree with it, because I don't think there's any need for it. Not in this country. I think we're never any more than 5 miles or 10 miles from a supermarket or something, so we can always pick up food. We're not likely to be in a situation where we're going to have to survive. In countries like America, Canada, and places like that, you can kind of understand why they would have to train to be able to survive stuff like that. But if anybody happens to land in the woods in this country, there's a co-op down the road. You don't need to trap nothing. But like I say, that's it. I've said it. I'm not going to go on about it. There will be a load of people that will disagree with me, and most bushcrafters will disagree with me. I couldn't care less. They're doing it because they're chest beating. They're doing it because they to a certain degree, I'll give them this. I will grant them this. That they are killing, peeling, and cooking. And they're putting up with the blood, and they're putting up with everything else that you have to put up with when you kill an animal. Like most people, you don't go to the supermarket, pick up a chicken. You have to break its neck and then take all the feathers out, and then cut its throat or whatever. And you don't have to do that. But at least the people that are doing it on bushcrafters, at least they're actually doing that. So I will give them that. That they understand where the meat comes from, where a lot of people don't. Anyhow, enough said. I'm not going to go on. That's probably long enough for most people. Couldn't care less. Anyhow, I'm not here to win a popularity contest. It's all about this. It's about me chilling out, and about you learning anything that I can offer, and me learning from you guys. Anyhow, I'm going to eat my lunch and have a big coffee, and then I'll hang around for a little while, and then I'll pack up and disappear off home. All right. I'll see you again, guys. Thanks for watching it, and I hope you come back. Cheers, guys.